Police officers in South Salt Lake say they're getting a bad deal. In fact, many of them say they may leave the city's police force.
That's because officers told an independent auditor that morale is low, and some of them are blaming the police chief. Our Jordan Tracy is live on the heels of a big meeting tonight. Jordan, tell us what happened in that meeting.
Yeah, not only is morale being considered low, the auditor called it an historic low for the department. And it was at times emotional tonight as officers and their spouses spoke about the turmoil that they're feeling inside of this work environment. Now, it's unclear if there's been any agreement as to what is the root cause of the turmoil, but some council members as well as the audit all agree that there's a problem.
72 pages boiled down to this.
There was an unanimous agreement between all of the officers and the chief that the morale of the police department is at what would be considered an historic low at this time.
Employees, both civilian and officers, emotional in telling council about their work environment.
There is a heaviness in our building, and you can feel it. And you can see it.
I'm also incredibly heartbroken to see the department I have been so proud to be a part of for so long in such a shattered place. To put it simply, we are sad and we are exhausted. The environment has been one of chaos, instability, fear, and uncertainty.
We're proud to wear the patch and the badge of our city. But it's difficult to work in these conditions.
Auditor Heather White pointing to many reasons morale is down, from officer firsthand experiences to the trickling down of that feeling to others. When it comes to feelings towards Chief Danielle Croyle, the auditor said it came down to how she was hired and the policy shift from less law enforcement focus to total community policing. Some officers pushing back in public comment that they are not against community policing. The audit revealed longer tenured police were more likely to want the chief gone.
The locker room is completely 100% gone. It doesn't matter why. When the locker room's gone, the leader's got to go. Doesn't matter why.
The council doesn't have the power to hire on fire. That's on the mayor. One council member saying this of his initial thoughts on the report.
Yeah, there's trouble. And given a lot of what I hear, it's hard not to look at leadership first to see is something going on. Now, would another leader be successful or not? I actually don't know.
The mayor with a limited response as she wants people to digest all 72 pages. However, she pointed to Chief Croyle's commitment to addressing, quote, long-standing cultural challenges in the department, along with progressive policies.
These types of reforms, especially under new leadership, contribute to short-term morale impacts even when the long-term goals are positive and necessary. It's also important not to lose sight of the positive things that are happening in the department.
Now, it was clear from the officers who were leaving that they were not very encouraged by the mayor's words there. I could hear some saying, nice working with you, to some other officers, and that, quote, the mayor doubled down. I also spoke with another officer who spoke tonight and asked his response to the mayor's, and he wasn't confident that a change was actually going to be made, and actually says that he foresees a slew of officers wanting to leave. Chief Croyle was not at the meeting tonight and is not going to give a response until she's able to digest the whole 72-page report. I have just gotten that report not that long ago. In there, it does say 37 of the 88 employees that were a part of the audit want to see a change in leadership and want to see Chief Croyle gone. Now, that is not a majority. That is 42%, if I can do the math correctly. The mayor's office encourages everybody to read that full audit. We're going to have it on our website, abc4.com, so you have that chance, and the mayor's not going to provide any more comment until more people digest that audit. So again, this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg here. We're going to continue to follow to see if any changes will be made and what those changes will be. But for now, reporting live in South Salt Lake, Jordan Tracy, ABC4 News.